a really super dope kimono.
For you, Jen, just for you, I put on my only kimono. And let me tell you something. Do we have anybody here we want to say some shout outs to? We love whoever gets in here first. We love calling out their name. That's a race, y'all. But it does. I mean, if you win something during this time, doesn't it count as a, you know?
Let's cheers. Let's cheers the regulars, healthcare workers, frontline.
Oh, here first, huh? Holly Ellis. Hello.
Hey. Oh, your husband's here. Hey, I already knew that.
From Jersey, from Kim. We have Jen with 2 N's. Jen Murphy. I love another
Murphy.
How's it going? We have Becky. We have Leslie. We have Jennifer Lawrence. We have Jean Marie.
Jennifer Lawrence.
I mean, J-La, whatever.
I have been reading too much online stuff.
Mary and Maria and Bella and Hope and Chris from Michigan.
Fargo, North Dakota. I said that.
Cheers to all of you ladies. Happy Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day.
Good. We were outside a lot. I know you guys have like a nice fancy pool, but we got like a kiddie pool.
I'm sorry. You can restate that and be more honest about what our pool looks like.
It's an in-ground pool.
That's literally is all I need. It's an in-ground pool. That to me is very fancy, but let me just assure you it is not a fancy pool.
Well, it's fancier than the one we ordered from Costco that's orange, but it has an umbrella over it, and I'm obsessed with it. I'm going to send you a picture of it because it's seriously great. I was like, I'm going to make this.
It's an above ground pool?
Yeah, it's only like 18 inches, which for me, that is like, I can sort of like not watch like a hawk.
Yeah.
Would. Oh, God. Because I mean, but they can still practice like back floats, and it's like 8 feet long. It's pretty decent. So we had like a total staycation today.
Fun. Hey everybody, we're talking about Earth Day a little bit. I feel a little weird about this, and before anybody judges, I'm just going to be honest about it. I was able to go to a place, and I'm not going to say the place because I don't want it to get overcrowded because I'm obsessed. This was a place that you had to buy a ticket. They only sold a certain number of tickets, and it was family-friendly, quarantine, like social distancing friendly, and you could go on a tour of a big garden. So
that's amazing.
It was awesome. It's exactly what I needed. I haven't been out in 32 days except to CVS. And the world wants me to go get my head medicine. So like, I'm like, I can't go without that.
I know.
I'm like standing in line at CVS with like 2 bottles of very cheap wine, lady razors, and waiting for my medication.
Yeah. Waiting for my Xanax. They get it. Oh my God.
I'm like, you probably have 4 or 5 items for me right now based from my psychiatrist. But it was so nice to go outside, and it was so nice to see other families in 3-dimension. I need it. I love it. I feel better.
Yes.
And then it got me thinking about what's been going on during the quarantine. And I don't know if you've read this, but I wrote some things down for you, Jen. Like during the quarantine, first of all, COVID sucks. And to anybody that's had to deal with it or lost anybody from it, my heart breaks for you because I think it's so tragic. During this quarantine, everybody's had to stay home. The silver lining is that the earth is like healing from people being in their cars less.
Yes.
Fewer emissions. Like we're seeing species of animals come back, which is incredible. I mean, if there ever was something good to come from this, I think it is that we're like all taking a break. And literally the Venice canals, you can see fish in them for the first time in like 3 decades.
Jellyfish too. I saw a picture of
jellyfish. Italy has literally from space a satellite picture where they have hardly any emissions that are being like picked up by a satellite. LA has the best air quality it's had in 3 decades.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy, right? Everything's blooming. I mean, that's, I try to find silver linings at this time because it makes the quarantine seem less difficult.
I have an Earth Day thing to tell you. I forgot to grab it. Can I go grab it? Will you shout out? I'm gonna go grab it.
I'll do shout outs. Okay, guys, I'm gonna tell you about I'm gonna tell you anything you want to know about Jen. Go right now. Ask me any question, I'll tell you no lie. Only while she's out. Only while she's out. Only while she's out. Okay, let me do some shout outs. We've got Linda, we've got Sarah Ann, Hillary, Anna, Tammy, Terry, not my mom, Lauren, hi Brandy, Candy, Chrissy. I think the number is somewhere like 45 for her. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally.
Okay, look. This guy. Oh, wait, how do I? Look at how huge this is.
That is giant.
I said this one's like kind of falling apart, so I got to put it together. But I have like 3 of them that I brought in.
Fake one from Michael's.
I know, they were like closed, and now they're like a bumper crop. I'm so excited. Look how huge that is, you guys. That's real.
That looks like a peony and not a PMS.
I know. I'm so excited about it. On Earth Day, the flowers.
On Earth Day, you got your blooms. Well, look at that.
We're gonna bloom.
Jen, let's do a cheers like we usually do to all the healthcare workers, all the essential workers, all
yes, thank you, everybody.
Mommies, the delivery workers. I even felt grateful for the groundskeepers at that garden that I got to go to today. I was like, if there wasn't all this crap going on, I'd hug you. I'd cross a boundary so fast.
Oh, for sure. We even so we ordered a new door, like doors to be installed in our house. And it was so long ago, but they're like a weird size. So it takes whatever, 45 weeks to get them. And of course they called and were like, oh, we're going to deliver the doors tomorrow at like 8 a.m. So my husband figured out a way that he wouldn't have to like talk to them or anything. Yeah. But I was amazed. I'm like, well, that's pretty cool that they can still do that. Like that some people can still work with,
Ring apps and stuff.
Yeah.
They run for me because I'm like, please just talk to me for 5 seconds. We can do it through the door, right?
Yeah, no.
More than the people I got in this house.
I know. And some people are like furloughed right now. So I'm super excited for everybody that gets to work. And that's good news for everybody. Speaking of, can we say this one really good news thing that I have? I just think this is the most genius idea. Okay, so our friend Bree, she lives in Austin, and she's a fantastic cook and a bartender. She bartends at Austin City Limits, where we did a show. She her soon-to-be husband, and so obviously they're closed right now. So she had this genius idea to start this Facebook group, and it's called Meals Prepped, and she's in Austin, and she makes like 10 lasagnas during the day, and then her fiance goes and delivers them with a salad and a dessert. Aww. So she came up with this genius business. Now she's like so busy. She's honestly so busy. She's like, I can't, if you don't text me first thing in the morning, people text her and they don't even know what it is. They're just like, I want whatever you're cooking tonight. So it's such a good idea for my kitchen. If you cook and you're looking for a way to make some money or something, it's such a good idea.
I don't know how you put it all together, but we're such supporters of women in business. If you're a woman, you got a small business, you're a mom, you got a small business, let us know.
Yeah.
We want to support. We want to get the word out. But yes, Bree's a genius. She's a very good cook. I can tell you, if that were up to me, everybody would get chicken noodle soup from my Instapot and probably
Kristen. That sounds really good.
Chicken noodle soup?
Yes.
Do you know that chicken noodle soup is literally biblical? They think that it goes all the way back to when Jesus was roaming the earth. That you have chicken noodle soup. It's literally got healing qualities to it. Almost every religion has a version of chicken noodle soup. Yeah. It does the heart good, man. I'm telling you.
It really is. And that they've done studies of how much it helps colds and illness and stuff like that. Because you got to put onions in it, and I know that you will hate it. You have to put onions in it, and I know that you will hate this, but I had it made, and it was the best thing I've ever eaten. Best soup I've ever had.
Marion, I'm gonna barf.
Well, I'll tell you what was in it, and you're gonna barf times 10. Cilantro.
Ah, gross. I know that makes people have. I hate cilantro.
20%
people love it. People love it. People love it. Here, I've got some shout outs. Christina Gores doesn't miss a beat. She said she loves your chair that's in front of your door.
Oh, thank you. That's my
your husband's business.
That's my barricade because I
have a
door. But that one was I'm a junker it was my grandmother's chair that nobody wanted, and I was like, I want that, and I'm going to decorate it into. Can I show you guys the back too?
Yeah,
the back. Really cool. Decorate it in like a couple of sweet fabrics too.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
Back of it. And when I gave it to the guy to redo it, he was like, both? Like his English was not great, and I was like, yeah, just trust me. I just need you to assemble it.
It's even cooler up front. It's even cooler up front. Brandy Rogers said, laid out with, she laid out in the sun today and took a day off from teaching. God bless you. Go for it. If you can't call in sick during quarantine, what the hell can you do, man?
Okay, I thought that today too. We played hooky today because we got the new pool. Like, Dash didn't sleep at all, and he had a Zoom in class. And like at 9:30, he was sitting like in the kitchen, like waiting for it, like this. Like, he seriously slept like 7 hours. And for a 7-year-old, that might as well be one. It doesn't like make a difference.
That's like when I get 3 and I'm like, I was interrupted all night and now I'm grouchy.
I know. I let him go to bed because I was like, I'm gonna save your teacher from you being on this little asleep. And he slept like all morning. So then, but he did his homework. But I was like, man, if you don't stay home, you would stay home sick if you were in school some days. So what's the big deal?
Skip those Zooms so fast it'll make your head spin. Hey, let's oh no, there is a cilantro war upon us.
No.
Cilantro war upon us, Jen.
It's genetic though. There's 20% of everyone does not like cilantro. Their taste buds interpret it like soap.
Somewhere a long time ago, some a-hole was pulling weeds and decided, I wonder if that tastes bad. And then was like, I could put that in something. And then they called it cilantro. I don't understand why. It is like eating a bath bomb. I don't understand it.
You are wrong that it tastes bad, but you are correct that it tastes like soap to you. Because
soap, and so does ginger. Ginger, I can't. I mean, I can eat it because I know it's good for me. Cilantro, my husband is from Houston, Texas. He loves cilantro. I cannot stand it.
I know. It's a genetic thing. I love it. I cannot get enough of it. There are like entire cultures of people that cannot eat cilantro. It's like
apparently we make great sommeliers because we have a very intense palate from what I've seen.
You do. You guys, I'm going to drop some serious, I mean this in the best possible way. She does not like root vegetables.
You know what? I think we've all heard just enough, Jen.
She really doesn't. I'm like, you want the beet salad? She's like, I don't
know. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. And if I have to cook with it, I wear gloves.
Cilantro, because it will make your hands. It's a genetic thing. It's like, I don't blame you for it, because I know so many people, it's not just they don't like it, they literally cannot.
And then you're like this the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what? We should do our game, because I think that otherwise there's going to be a cyber fist fight.
I know. We are going to post the one.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to post one link that is, this is pretty awesome. Because I've been wondering, like, what's the way that we can like help people out, because people who are like laid off, there's these super long lines for food banks and they have like nothing.
I know.
If you do it today, and I think tomorrow, the Blackstone Charitable Foundation, which is from Omaha, is matching all of the donations to the food bank at Covenant House, and we'll post the link. So they're matching whatever you donate, and I think it's crazy. Like $1 feeds like 30 people or something. They like have it so it feeds like so many people. So, and I checked it all out just because I hate to get like.
I know you never want to give to a charity and you find out like 8% of the proceeds go. I think you and I do a pretty good job of that. Like,
yeah, because we don't want people to get scammed. Like I'm still trying to get money from that guy buying those fake Chanel earrings from China.
I think you're those. You know what? I'm gonna say
I'm gonna get the money or I'm gonna make life miserable.
I don't want to hurt your feelings, but that's what you get for trying to buy fake.
He supposedly delivered them 10 blocks away.
That's what you don't buy the Chanel fake. You don't do that to her. She's gonna.
You know what they were? Wait, were they?
Fake.
They were fake. They were for sure fake Chanel. I remember, but I did get like fake Gucci like bees.
Yeah, that's anything I wear that's looks like something like that. You can don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, I mean,
don't worry about it. We don't need to say it out in public.
These are probably made out of pop cans, but I was like,
don't worry about it.
Far away. You can't really tell. I'm sure. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna play this game, and you guys have to chime in because we want to know who I'm such a prude that I don't even like the real name of this game. I haven't had enough.
We're gonna play that one first. Okay.
Wait, no, you tell me. Oh yeah, I know. No, you go first. I screwed up our order.
Well, okay. So both of us have been like obsessed with celebrity stuff lately. I do need to make the disclaimer. When I said Bruce Willis and Debbie Moore.
You were saying on the Instagram live, or wait, on our last.
We did that on this too. I did not know that he was married. He's happily married, has kids, and they were all like his new wife and Demi. They were all going to get together, and then their daughter had like a medical emergency. She's totally fine. Their youngest, and so they like. And this is what it is. This is every mother's nightmare. She like grabbed a hypodermic needle in the park and stabbed her foot, which she's totally fine. Nothing happened. It's all good news. But obviously her mom was freaking out.
And so dad comes over.
So that's why they're not together. Like, so sorry to.
One felt bad that she was inspiring a love connection between two people without knowing that one of them was currently married.
I didn't know that.
For our second love story, which came out in an Instagram live. And I think, Jen, you need to tell who it is that we are trying actively to reactivate them as a couple.
We're trying to get Brad and Jennifer back together. And we're using the hashtag Brad and Jen again. And we're
also using our celebrity status and our power in Hollywood just to
hopefully like one of their gardeners.
We're just gonna go. Yeah, we're relying heavily on a miracle, and maybe somebody's got a cousin who likes us in the Midwest, and they're like, we kind of know where Brad lives, and then Jen and I were forced to, on separate occasions, drive by his house and just socially distance, like drive by.
That's right. I feel like it would be a good time for them to get back together. And I even came up with this new word. They could be quarantines, which is like Valentine's, but it is like love that happens.
We need to see it happen. We need to see love happen, not in a physical sense, because
I'll take it. I will, Kristen. I will. I'll take it. I don't care.
Those two will all take it. I think those particular sites are crashing just as much as like grocery delivery places.
Who that's probably true. If you had like with your family right now, if you had to be quarantined like in an emergency, like this, there was a celebrity who like they didn't have a place to go and
they had to go to your house. Wait, are my kids and husband with me?
Yes.
Ugh.
It's current. Like who on earth would you celebrity wise have be with you? I can guess.
A celebrity that I would have with my husband and kids in the house for what has now been 34 to 1,000 days.
Yeah. Who would it be?
Who do you think? Who do you think I would pick?
I feel like the low hanging fruit is probably like Jason Momoa. But I also feel like Blanche from Golden Girls is pretty strong. Like, or Rose would really make you feel good. I feel like
any of them. Carol Burnett, maybe I would have her. But truthfully, if I'm just going to think economically, maybe Chip Gaines, not because I have any interest in him. I just want him to do some mild DIYs. Like I want somebody that's going to get to work here and not. I'm not looking for a snuggle partner, if you know what I mean.
Really smart. That's really smart. There's a lot of good ones. A lot of super nanny requests.
Kirsten Foss says any chef. Yeah.
Oh,
who's the one that's mean? He'd be all right with me.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay. At least my neighbor would be confused. He'd be like, I hear you fighting with a different guy.
Like, I know, it's more interesting. I don't have a lot to do right now.
And Gordon Ramsay bring over cilantro. He'd fight me about that and he'd force me to eat it. No, that's one I'm not doing.
Probably make it so you'd like it. I get really complainy when I am.
No, you do.
I really do. I'm like bossing everybody around, like, get out of here. Somebody asked me for something. I'm like, go ask your dad.
Yeah. Who do I think? Okay. I
would quarantine with.
Oh my God, there's a right. Drew Barrymore. That's a good one. Melissa McCarthy.
That's so fun. Oh my God.
My kids would ruin it, even though they love her as much as I do, because we watch what's the show for kids? Kids Do Amazing Things or whatever.
Yeah.
And Finn goes, Mommy, I think you and her would be good friends. And I was like, wait, what? You do?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That like was a dream come true. Chris Pratt.
That's a good one.
That would be a rated R situation.
So many Gordon Ramsay. Those are so smart. Now I'm going to rethink my answer.
No. Wait, Colin, you said another one. Oh, Abby Goot. I can't read my husband's writing. Says, I want nobody in my house. Okay. I know who you would want in your house.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be a human person. I think you would want any ghost that would actually appear to you.
Oh, that's a good one. But a good ghost, not like
ghost.
Yeah.
A ghost, but somebody interesting.
That's a good one.
I think a ghost, like a ghost that you'd want to have a talk with, or read cards or crystals, or.
If only I could see him, and my husband was like, "You have gone too far."
That would be the greatest thing if they could only see you or talk to you. That'd be like a friend that you get all to yourself. You would never. You'd be so happy. Okay, the other
that reminds me of a movie. Okay, that you have to see. This is a great quarantine movie. Have you seen Kiss Me Goodbye? Sally Field.
Of course.
James Caan.
Of course.
Oh my God, I love that movie. That was like one of my favorites. Okay.
So another one I think that you would have is, I think you would have Lisa Vanderpump. For some reason, I feel like between her housewives situation and her dog rescue, I feel like
I would want to stay at her house. I'd bring everybody from my house to her unbelievable house.
She wouldn't want that. She wouldn't want that. She wouldn't want that. She'd be like, you have to go.
I know. She goes, you need to settle down. I understand you're excited about everything.
Yeah. You are not allowed in my house.
This was a bad idea. It would for sure be Stevie next though.
Oh yeah, duh. But no, because you're gonna want real time with her. You don't want to see her you don't want her to see you in your real life. You want her to think you're your best version of yourself, right?
How is my real life?
I mean, I don't want
one she could come in and like help me with.
I don't want my idols to come in and see me yelling at my kids and bawling and like having a fight with my husband. I want them to think I'm charming and awesome.
All right, number one, she doesn't have kids, so she would like 16th of the patients that I have, I'm sure. But we could talk skincare like probably the first 2 weeks every night after the kids go to bed.
You guys would cry on clothes for like 8 hours. It literally stresses me out.
We're the same size. We're the same size. The exact same size.
Trade scarves and all that. Carol, one woman said, Jamie Tolliver, Colin, I literally can't read your writing. It's like so small. Carol Baskin's first husband, so I can find out the truth.
Oh, but he was gross.
We know the truth. She did it for the cats.
Sardine oil.
Yeah, I think she did it. I think cats, and he probably had it coming.
I think he absolutely had it coming. I have zero sympathy. Like, people are like, "Do you think Carol killed her first husband?" I'm like, I don't really care. I really don't care.
I kind of don't care. I kind of wish they would all get eaten by cats, and then the cats could have the last laugh. They'd be like, meow, meow.
The Rock is such a good answer.
The Rock is a great answer. Okay. Eleanor loves The Rock. Okay, so now there are. Wait. Okay, we have all these.
One other game, you guys, that you have to play with us.
Wait, we only have 5 minutes. Should we? Or just?
I showed mine. I didn't mean to. Okay. The make out, marry, or murder game.
Okay, we're gonna play it fast. Make out, marry, or murder, which is not what it's really called, because Jen and I are big pansies and we don't want to call it what it really is. I don't have the energy to do most of the things on the list. Okay, so how do we do this? Do we just buzz each other?
Okay. Yeah, you can go first, or I can go first. I have a couple lists for you because I'm very curious.
Okay, you go. You since you're more prepared, you ask me, and I'll come back with you.
All right. So you have to say if you would make out with them in their it's current state, wherever they're at in their current state. Channing Tatum, Tatum O'Neal, or Vince Neil. Which one would you make out with, marry, or murder? And you have to choose
Channing Tatum,
Tatum O'Neal,
and who?
Vince Neil, the lead singer of Motley Crue.
I'm not making out with that guy because I do not need syphilis. I would say make out, murder, or make out. What is it? Okay,
Murder.
I would murder. Obviously, I think I'd make out with Channing Tatum, but I might want to make out with Tatum O'Neal just to derail the conversation. I think I would want to see Channing Tatum dance. Tatum.
Oh. So you'd have to marry him so you could have him at your lead.
Fine. I would marry Channing Tatum. I'd murder Tatum O'Neal for no reason. And I don't know what the other one is. Put the other one in a hospital.
That leaves you making out with Vince Neil, just so you know.
I'm confused. I don't want to make out with him.
You have to. That's why the game's funny.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give you yours because you're better at this than me.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Oh my God, those are too good. These are too good. I put together too many sexy people. Okay.
That's fine.
The question is marry, murder, or kill?
Make out.
Or make out. Marry, murder, or make out.
Yeah.
The situation from the Jersey Shore.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
DJ Pauly D. Or Ronnie. Those are terrible. I just give you the Jersey Shore guys.
I think
I think
I'd make out with Ronnie. I think I would kill the situation. And so then I would be stuck marrying DJ. But that's rolling the dice because I don't really know.
Pauly is the only one that I feel like, ugh. The rest I can't. Okay, do another one.
I have a good one. I have a good one for you. Okay. Make out, marry, or murder. Ready?
Yeah, there's so many there's so many parts to this game. Okay.
John Mayer, Jonathan from Property Brothers, and John Travolta. And you have to. You have to.
Oh.
It's funny. There's like a vein exploding.
It's all bad. I'd marry John Travolta. I'd make out with one of the Property Brothers, and I'd kill John Mayer so fast.
I feel like that's correct. I would marry the Property Brother though, and probably.
I was gonna say that. Never mind. I can't. Okay, I can't. Okay, now this is a good one because these guys are so hot.
Okay,
these are okay. Oh, this is like not even fair. Okay, Jason Momoa, Gene Hackman, or Dwayne Johnson. Talk slowly.
The Rock.
Slowly. You what?
Is in The Rock, Dwayne The Rock.
Yes, Jen.
Believe it or not.
No, if you say murder Gene Hackman, I will find you and I will.
I'm going to murder Gene. Sorry, he gets it. He gets it. I'm going to murder Gene. I'm sorry. I'm going to make out with Jason. And I'm going to marry The Rock. I heard he's always in a good mood. And even if he's not, he's not that bad to look at.
Not bad to look at. And he seems like he's a hard worker, so that's good.
He is. And you know what? He works out at Gold's Gym. And one of my friends told me that he talks to everybody. Like he will be running late and he stops and is friendly to everybody.
We're talking about The Rock.
Yeah.
The Rock was apparently has a house in Atlanta or doing something in Atlanta. And he was like fully walking his dog, and a woman wanted to get a picture and she was embarrassed, so she was like getting terrible pictures, and he was like, let me help you get a good one. So he held his dog and she got the best picture of him. And I just think that's so cool. I think he works so hard, and he's also just so loving to his kids and his wife. I can't take it. I buy it. 100%. Everybody says that knows him says he's literally
something would get out where they'd be like, he's not really that nice, you know. So if everybody's saying it,
it would break my heart. It would break my heart. It would literally, because he makes, and my daughter, like having Eleanor have her first crush be on The Rock, I think is the most fantastic thing.
Yeah,
she talks about him and she doesn't really say any. She's just always like, do you think The Rock like watches cartoons? Like he's on her mind. I'm like, what are we doing?
I remember being younger than Eleanor. I was like 5 or 6 because I was just learning the difference between real life and TV, and I wanted to marry Bo Duke. And he got married, real life, and my dad like sat me down really sweet and was like, he got married because I was like, I want to get married to him. My dad was like, okay, when you're 18, you can do it. And so then he got married, and like,
you're like, by Hollywood standards, that's very normal. He's going to be like 70 and you're going to be 18. It happens all the time. So
again, I'm like, I don't want to be married to Bo Duke at all. There's not one part of me that has any, sorry, Bo Duke. And you're not sorry, but
I'm not sorry because I think they're both attractive.
They're good looking guys, but
looking guys.
Remember that JJ Watt video where that girl who's like she's like 2 or 3, she was upset because she couldn't marry him, and then he proposed to her. Like,
I send lots of videos like that I'm upset that I don't get to make out with Jason Momoa, and nobody ever sends me videos.
Yeah, it's so much less cute when it comes from a married woman with 2 kids. It's like,
I would not want to be in quarantine with Jason Momoa though, because I feel like he'd be like, let's go work out, and I'd be like, God,
no,
enough. I don't care.
That's my husband was like, who would you not want to be in quarantine with? And I said, Jillian Michaels from Biggest Loser. She is crabby and she will make you work out and watch what you eat. And I don't want any of that right now.
I just don't want anybody to tell me to like, hey, here's a rock wall, climb it. I don't have the ab strength. I don't have the bandwidth. I literally don't have the patience that I would literally get in a fight with probably the hottest guy on the planet in a matter of minutes.
I want somebody to be like, you're quarantine married to The Rock, climb that. And then I would be like,
that feels different. Because The Rock feels like he'd be like, you do you, lady. You look good the way you are. And then I'm like, all right. Start now in quarantine.
Okay, so we are going to do another live on Friday.
Yes, and we have a fun, we're going to keep it secret for right now, but we are going to play a game. Here's what we'll tell you. We're going to play a game. It's going to be in the world of trivia-ish, right?
Yes.
Am I saying that?
It's not going to be darts. It's too hard to do on.
We're going to play strip darts. I'm just kidding. Jen's going to show you her butt.
Darts the only thing I can play. That and bowling. I'll win.
Yeah.
I will win.
I can play darts for 2 minutes. 2 minutes it's after I've had 2 cocktails. I've got a 2-minute window after 2 cocktails where I will beat anyone that's an Olympian. But as soon as that 2 minutes is over, I start losing money.
Yes, it goes from like a laser focus to you're like, but don't care.
Yep. I'm gonna hit the wall and I'm gonna get in trouble. So, okay, join us Friday. We're gonna play a game.
6 o'clock.
Yep, 6 o'clock. It's for an hour.
Pacific time.
Pacific. You got to bring a cocktail. I mean, you don't have to if you're not doing that, but you got to bring something yummy to eat. Wear comfy clothes. We're going to play a game. Jen's going to show you her butt.
Maybe.
You never know.
Or you're welcome. I don't know which.
Well, good night, ladies. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Again, we're going to go back, look at these comments as we always do, and laugh our butts off. And
yeah, thanks for doing that.
In the comments.
Bye, everybody. Good night.
Bye, ladies. Happy Earth Day.